And we're back to learning CSS. Let me show the basic properties for styling tables. I've got a very simple one here. Oh, and I even included a typo. And now it should be good. It's just an example. We have a table head row and then 3 table data rows. We can use the table as a selector in general and add a border. We make that 1 pixel solid black. And this is the outer box. So the table is, let's say, the main parent here. We can also target a TR, but this is not going to add something to our border. We need to specifically target the cells, and they are either TH in the head or TD in the body. So when I add TH as a selector, we've got the first row covered. Let me add TD. And now all have a border. But normally you want to have it so that neighboring cells have the same border. To do that, we use the border minus collapse property and set its value to collapse. And this makes neighboring cells share the same border. This is usually what you want as a basic outline for your table. We could in principle use all the properties for text styling and even the basic width and height properties here. And we make them 100%, and you can see it takes 100% off the browser window. But I've set it to all of these selectors, and therefore it's not spaced out correctly. Let me use table as a single selector, and I add the width of 100%. And now it looks way better. As I've said, we could use, for example, font weights, font styles. We could use text align and add this to tables, as everything inside is just a simple text element. Let me align this text. By default, the TH text is always aligned to center, but the text inside of the TD text is not. But if we use text minus align and set it to center, this is going to make everything aligned to center. Let me add this to TD and TH. As I said, TH doesn't really need it, but I want to add a second. So I can get rid of this, and I make this TD text align left. And this would be the default for the TD text elements. To increase the spacing of these cells, just add a padding, for example 10 pixels. This also works for the TH, the head elements. Finally, we can add a background color. But it's a good element to add to a table and make it a little bit more readable if you add it only to a hover effect. So the same way we did it to anchor text in one of our earlier CSS tutorials, we can use the hover state to adjust the background color, for example, of the table rows. And if I now hover over a specific row, this has a light gray background color, and therefore it gets highlighted, you could say. When you have very, very big tables with lots of table rows, this is a good feature to add. As I've said, it increases the readability. And these are the basics of how you can use CSS properties to style your tables. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.